Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 19. We are continuing our Alpine Farming run. If I can get my truck going here. Things are going pretty good. We're above $52,000 right now. Now we do still have a $150,000 loan, but everything else we have, we own. We don't have any leases at all. We own everything, and only $150,000 in debt. It's not bad if you ask me, so... And we're going to get even more money here, from the rest of this field that we're harvesting off real quick, which is awesome. See, that was even more money. Price has gone up even a little bit more than it was earlier. But I did have to go ahead and sell that off because our harvester is unfortunately full. Oh, hello, sign. Out of my way. Harvester's full over here. I didn't quite get the timing right to keep him from having to slow down, but that's all right. Look at this guy next to him. Get him emptying out. He'll continue on his merry way. So I've got quite a bit of straw in this field to pick up, though. I mean, we're definitely getting a lot more straw this cycle because we actually fertilized everything. Whereas when we bought the field, the first set of crop, we've only had one other crop, right? The first one that we bought it with, I can't remember actually. We might have put one on there in between that I'm misremembering. But definitely decent amount of crop, decent amount of harvest, and straw, and everything in between. Come here. Mute so I could cough for a second, or I'll clear my throat. All right, we'll get this going. Looks like the harvest is back on his merry way. Good to see. I think the harvester might be able to finish the rest of the field without having to empty out. So it should give us time to get a lot more of the straw off the field. Trying to kind of cough and clear my throat without having to take my hands off the controller. Alright, might just about be full. Nope, not quite. 99%, of course. Got the cruise control at 65 miles an hour. We're going to go super fast. Zip up here and go drop this off real quick, and we will see here momentarily how much. Actually, I'm going to check right now if we have time. It's at 84 bucks. It's down a little bit, down about $4 from. Whoa, maybe I was going too fast. It's down about $4 from where it was earlier when we were selling, but honestly, that's not that much in the grand scheme of things. Alrighty. What is this over here? This is sunflower, right? Yeah, I think it's... Is it just dead? Oh, no, it's ready to harvest. That's right. I guess that is what sunflower looks like when it's ready to harvest. It's so dead looking. Man, I got a crud in my throat today. Apologies. There we go. I mean, this one more load of straw, and we'll be over 60,000 just from this, and that's not even counting the extra stuff that we have still to sell, the grain stuff. Okay, maybe not quite over 60,000 with one more load of straw, but pretty close to it. Probably have to get back over here and sell off that crop here in just a minute. I'll have to check to see if let's see, is the price gone down at all? Oh, it's still going up. 629. Wow, it's still going up. That is good. I will take it. I mean, if the rest of the harvest fits into this harvester as it is, other than if we want to pick up a contract and use the harvester for that, we could technically just leave it in there until the price finishes topping off. Looks like the harvester is almost done. It's got just a little bit left over there. Alright, zip over here. Finish off what we was doing. Just barely missed that a little bit. Let me just back up and grab that little bit real quick. Didn't quite get my line straight. There we go. Probably one more pass, maybe a little bit more. Pretty close to it. Oh, Helper H has completed their task over there. Is he done? Oh, he is done, and he did not need to be emptied out. So that does mean we can potentially wait until the price goes up as much as it's going to go. But again, there's also the option of going ahead and emptying out as is, but then using the harvester for a contract or something. Oh, there's another load of straw ready to roll. Alright, I'm going to put a quick pause in the video. You guys won't even notice I'm gone. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I told you guys wouldn't notice that I was gone. Although I did just realize that I forgot to pause the game itself while I got up and left for a bit. So, yeah, the game's been running and some time's been flying. Hopefully we can finish up the rest of this field before it gets too dark. Whoops. That's alright. It will be alright. Straw sold off real quick. How's the prices looking actually? Oh, it is did stop going down, or going up I should say. So we should go ahead and sell off what we can here in a moment. Wish you could hire a worker. I think I've said this before, but I wish you could hire a worker to do the pick up the straw off the field at least. That would be nice. And it probably, I think, was it that courseplay mod? I know that courseplay mod allows you to. I think you could even go so far as to set up travel routes for the guys to go to and from the drop-off locations for like crop and stuff. But so I'm assuming if you can go that far, you probably could technically figure out how to get something set up so they could do the straw picking up on the field or something. But I honestly don't know. I mean, if nothing else, I'm getting pretty good about making this at making this trip back and forth. Just zip all the way over here, zip all the way back. But it does still take a decent amount of time that I would prefer to spend on other endeavors. Like I said, it wouldn't be as big of a... Oh, wow, the price of this has gone down quite a bit. Did not check that. Oh, 64. Ouch. All right, all right. But this is the last little bit we got to sell before we get off of the straw business, so we'll just go ahead and get it sold off. It's not a big deal. Guess we should get the straw taken care of first, since that price is still dropping even now. Try to get as much profit as we can off of it. I mean, it's going to be at least 2 more trips, right? Maybe 3. It's hard to tell, to be honest. Yeah, we started this strip at about, what, 24%, I think? 20%, something like that. Let's see what it gets up to over here. It's about, you know, about 20%. 20-ish% each strip. So in theory, this one should be about 64. Actually, be more than that. I don't know how. I must have missed math for that first strip. Wow, it's almost 30% each strip. I must have looked at it wrong. I must have been further down this strip than I... Oh, actually, you know what, though? I think some of these strips are a little bit wider than the others. I mean, look at that one to our left. It's just a narrow, tiny little bit. Yeah, we're going to finish this thing before we even get to the end of this one. Barely. Almost made it. Alright, we'll pick up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's maybe 2 more loads after this, actually. Now I'm looking at it. Depends on how much actual quantity is in those the last 2. Come on. Helps if I'm like not looking at the field behind me and actually paying attention to where my truck's going. Guess we could get the guy seeding going right now, right? Maybe. We'll come back. We'll do one more trip just to make sure that he's got plenty of space. But we probably could actually. And we might as well just do some more canola at this point. Just kind of keep that rolling for a bit. I mean, we'll do other crops at some point, but we'll try to stick to a similar one for now. Oh, I meant to go look and see if there's any harvesting contracts I can use my current harvester for. Although he's still got stuff in him, so I do need to go get that emptied out as well. Got too many things to do all at once. I mean, that's the game. It's like a whole bunch of sitting around waiting, and then a whole bunch of, oh no, everything's got to happen all at the same time. Oh, train. At least you gave me an opportunity to put my controller down and, wait, you're honking at me? Dude. Or are you honking at the train? What are you... You guys are crazy. You know what? I'm going to cut you off on purpose. Ha! Ha! Honk at that, buddy. At least we're still making a little over $1,000 right now. Still losing, 300 bucks for each of these last 2 loads is it's not great. I think we'll just barely get all this stuff taken care of before it's too dark. Although it's going to be getting dark here within the next probably hour or so. Game hour, that is. I was going to say, I wonder if this game represents the mountain shadows like you see in real life. Because in real life, the mountains, cause a... I mean, it makes sense if you think about it, but obviously sunset, when you have mountains next to you, happens a lot sooner than, obviously, on flat land. As much as, it feels like a couple hours sooner, it seems like. But it does look like they have the sun setting behind that little kind of gap in the mountains over there. Get that trailer out of the way. Yeah, this little strip is like nothing compared to some of those other strips. Not sure why. I mean, I just assumed that the harvester would be going down the same kind of width of a path, but guess not. Yep, this load and then should just be one more load, right? Yeah, I think so. And even that last load might not be completely full, just based on the fact that there's a slope over here. Come on, just a little bit more, buddy. Oh, there we go. That is done. Two more times to make this long trip, and then we don't have to do it for a while. What's this building again? I think we looked it up, didn't we? It's just like another... Yeah, it's another silo. Another railroad silo. Other than the barn, the railroad silo, and the animal thing, I don't think there's anything else over here. Is there? Oh, there's the fuel station. Well, that's good to know. There's actually another one over here, though. Okay. And that's it. I mean, if you're not doing animals, you're not doing straw, and you don't care about any of these fields right now, pretty much just stay over here and deal with this side of things. Hopefully we can still get a decent price for this. Wow, why do I keep forgetting what this thing's called? Whatever. The forage harvester, right? Yeah, I think that's what it... No, that's not the forage harvester. What is this? My goodness, how do I keep forgetting what this thing's called? Loading wagon. The loading wagon. Because that's it. It says a wagon that we load. Excuse me. Coming through, black car. Coming through. Coming through. Excuse me. Is the price still good over there? Let's see real quick. Yep, it's still the highest at the grain mill. That's good. Make it a little bit quicker. Goodness. It's having a allergy day. Took my allergy medicine. I should be good. Should be what, about maybe 5,200 bucks, maybe. Oh, just oh, I thought it was a little bit more than that. Oh, it wasn't one. It wasn't completely full, but even then, that would have been just barely over 5,000, I think. Gonna end up being a pretty good total harvest. Not quite over 70,000 though. I don't think. This is gonna give us what, about 2,500? 6, 7, 8, 9, 69. Ooh, actually, we might just barely squeak over the 70K mark, depending on how quickly we can get that straw up there. Although it may not be a full load of straw, actually, now that I think about it. A little more than 2,500, so actually, even if it's not a full load of straw, I think we'll just barely make it. Alright, let's get the last of this straw here, and then be done. Be ready to start seeding this field again. As the darkness sets in. See, this thing calls it a forage wagon, which I think is where I keep getting confused. I keep trying to call it a forage harvester or forage whatever, and because I know I kept seeing forage somewhere. This is calling it a forage wagon, and then the menu calls it a loading wagon. Either way, I should remember the wagon, right? We might get it close to 80%. Actually, probably not quite that much. It's going to be hard to tell. Nope, not quite that much. If we had another strip this long, I think we could get 80, but I think we're going to be just shy of it. Which does mean we are going to get like 750 bucks off this load, which is going to put us just shy of that 70K mark. Boo, that would have been awesome. Alright, let's go drop off this last load, and then we will call it an episode. And probably what I will do is I will go ahead and get the guy started. In fact, I could actually do it right now. Just get him going. Putting some canola down for us. That way while I'm fast forwarding through the evening, we're at least getting some canola stuff done. I think I have just enough seed to get this done without having to refill it. We'll see. Guess it's not dark enough for lights for you, buddy. Alright, there we go. Alright, he's going to get that down. We go sell this off. See how close we can get. Oh, truck's getting dirty. Do I see a light on the front of that wagon? Seems a little odd. Oh, that's right, because it's not a... That's right. We ran into that issue the other day. Wasn't quite a full load, so it didn't automatically lift the pickup. Oh, so close. Oh, what am I doing? We can just leave you right there. Go here, go garage, and... say goodbye. Oh, we're gonna get 21,000 bucks back for that. That's not bad. How much did we spend on it? It's this one, 30,000. Actually, you know, we only lost about 9,000. That's not too bad. We definitely made more than $9,000 of profit off of straw that we sold. So that's not bad at all. Sell you. Get some money back. Why not? Hey, we're over 90,000. Definitely gonna make a pretty big dent into that loan that we've got. Now, honestly, that one set of the canola harvest that we're about to get, not going to quite probably pay off all of our loan, but it's going to get us real close, I think. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will... I probably would have fast forwarded to the daytime again, and we'll probably have most of that field seeded, if not all of it. And then we'll see about getting contracts or whatever else while we're waiting for our crop to grow. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.